One of the most famous paintings worldwide is the Mona Lisa. The portrait depicts a lady sitting in front of a green, gray, and rocky background, with a small river and bridge seen as well. But the most notable feature of the painting is the slight smile she possesses. Yet, who is the Mona Lisa, and what is the true story behind the artwork? You'll discover the answers to these questions in tonight's episode of the Faith and Mystery Files. We must first ask why the Mona Lisa painting is so well known. One reason that the Mona Lisa has received popularity is that the famous artist Leonardo da Vinci was the painter of this portrait. From the age of 15, Leonardo began to learn the techniques of painting. His father was among the high society during that time and had Leonardo become an apprentice under the guidance of Andrea del Verrocchio. By the age of 30, Leonardo was accepted into the Florence Painters Guild or Association. This was when Leonardo began to work in painting and creating unique pieces. These projects helped him earn a considerable amount of money. It is said that only around 17 to 20 pieces of artwork he created exist today. This would make the painting's value increase tremendously. Another key fact to note is that the Mona Lisa is over 500 years old. That alone is quite impressive. To have an artifact, especially a painting, be kept well for so long. To further understand the value of the painting, let's briefly look at an incident that occurred in 1911, which boosted the painting's popularity even more. August 21st, 1911, marks the day the Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre in Paris, France. When the painting was discovered missing 26 hours later, a full investigation ensued. With more than 60 detectives put on the case, glass shards were soon found near the stairwell where the painting had hung. The evidence soon suggested that the perpetrator took the art off the wall, removed the portrait's protective glass, and walked out of the museum without being noticed. The painting wasn't found until 2 years later. An antique dealer named Alfredo Giri, a well-known businessman at the time, put an ad in a local newspaper. The ad stated that he would pay good money for any type of good artwork. Another man, who called himself Leonardo Vincenzo, tried to sell him the actual Mona Lisa painting. Vincenzo claimed that he stole the portrait to give it back to the people of Florence. Instead of meeting Leonardo in his hotel room, Alfredo contacted the police. They soon arrested the man. His actual name was Vincenzo Perugia. When it was later confirmed that the portrait was the original Mona Lisa painting, it is said that practically the whole world cheered at the good news. So now that we see how the Mona Lisa became quite popular, let's look at the time the painting was made to discover who the Mona Lisa actually was. During 1500 to 1508, Leonardo da Vinci was mainly staying in Florence, Italy. He worked on several artistry projects back in his home country. While he was working on his artwork entitled Battle of Angari, he took time to complete a work called the Mona Lisa, now known as the Mona Lisa. The painting also contained an alternative title, La Gioconda. This is important, as you will see the further we go. With so many theories about who the Mona Lisa may have been, including the theory that suggests the portrait is of Leonardo himself as a woman, two conclusions seem most conclusive. We'll start with the better-known view. Many believe that the Mona Lisa is Lisa del Gioconda. Her maiden name was Lisa Gherardini. Lisa del Gioconda was Francesco del Gioconda's wife. Francisco was a Florentine merchant at the time. He and his wife were in Florence at the same time when Leonardo came back to the city. Leonardo could have presented them with a portrait in gratitude if they were the suppliers that helped him get the materials he needed for his works of art. It's also said that evidence within documents and maps contain critical moments in her life, such as her marriage and the churches she attended. However, there's also a speculation that is also plausible. Some believe that the portrait is not of Lisa del Gioconda, but that of Bianca Genova Sforza. Bianca Sforza was the daughter of the Duke of Milan, Lodovico Sforza. Her father owned an area in Italy called Bobbio. In 2011, a scholar named Carly Glory came across a code on the back of the painting matching her theory of who the Mona Lisa was. In the Mona Lisa, a bridge within the background is well known in that area of Italy. If viewed from a window in a nearby castle in town, it matches the background scene of the Mona Lisa very well. However, it is said that Bianca died prematurely in 1496. Yet, compared with her other known portraits, there are many similarities. So, now we have 3 possible conclusions. First, the portrait could have been Lisa del Gioconda, but where would the painting's background come from? Could it be by a nearby location? Second, it could be that the Mona Lisa is Bianca Sforza. However, she passed away before the supposed time in which Da Vinci painted the portrait. Could it be that it was painted earlier? It may have been given to her father as a gift later on. Third, because of the similar features between the paintings of Bianca and the Mona Lisa, could it have been another family member of the Sforza family? What is your conclusion? Thank you for watching this episode of the Faith and Mystery Files. Check out previous episodes if you'd like to listen to more incredible true stories and investigative accounts. You can also send in your true stories or let us know about true mysteries you'd like us to look into by filling out our form or emailing us. The links are in our About section and the description box below. Thank you again. Until next time, may God bless you.